I got the microphone cover on now. Cool. Where are we in this? Right, boiler room. We're about to go see Mr. X again. I remember why I stopped here, and that's because the fact of I don't have a main hall save. Okay, let's think realistically. Records room. Um, Storage room gotta get through to. That's gonna be a nuisance. That's Claire only. I'll have the part I need to go ahead and set that up so I can go up here to the clock tower. At that point, I unlock the storage room, we make a mad dash for it. Yeah, we gotta go here. And we have to go right here. Still gotta go right here. And I'm like, is there anything else that I need to do realistically? We can skip this. Living room. Safety deposit we can get the keys for, we get the items for. Interrogation observation we still need to do as well. But we have to get to right here again. So, to be fair, that might not be too bad. So I will just have the stairs, but I can go straight to them. Downside, I have Mr. X chasing me. Well, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Don't need to kill you, I can just run past because you ain't ever gonna be a bother again. One shot saved is one moment of me not internally screaming. Right. Hey man. Alright, you need to come this way. We're going for a little walk here. Okay, never mind. I'm getting dog walked is what's going to happen here. Excuse you. Very rude of you. We need to run, Leon. Like, we need to run. Okay, we're gonna switch over to... From right here, we're gonna switch to... Where's the options? Controls. Toggle is going to be hold. And that's to ensure I don't accidentally goof it. I'm not here. You can't prove I am. Nice. Confiscation report. Portable safe. Ammo that I really need. He's somewhere up here. He's gotta be, like, maybe around here. Could be, like, right here. Yeah, we'll give that a moment. Okay, he's on the other side of that wall right now. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I gotta loop him real quick. We're gonna have to go back in here. And by that, I mean, we're vaulting this. Imagine if you could make Mr. X punch through doors. First thing you do is make him punch down some of the locked doors. I'm sure you'd have to probably nerf it. Or I bet you this is one of those areas that he actually can't go into. Bro, can you not, like... Is he just vibing in the corner? I bet you his ass is. Because he would be the type to, wouldn't he? We got a portable safe. Let's just... He's up top on the second floor. Yeah. What do I say? Alright, well, we're going down to the first floor towards the office. Why do I hear zombies? You see, that's not part of the game plan. To be fair, I have a safe room right there. However, that's a bit of an issue. Okay. Oops. So 6, 4. So 5. 6, 4, 3, 2. Can I not actually keep touching that? 7, 6, 4. 6, 4, 3. 1. Nope. 7, 6, 4, 3. Or no, sorry. Whatever it is. Not that matters. Numbers. I'm definitely not the right number. 7, 6. That's definitely not 7, 6. I can assure you. It was 6, 5. 5, 6. Whatever it was. Be fair. Whatever works as long as my brain associates correctly. Uh-oh. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm glad I ain't coming back to this section again. Oh, there's just a second liquor here. Okay. We're just gonna reload that. I'm No. No. I ran a little past that. I took a couple hits that are unnecessary. I really do not. Okay, it's better. I was gonna say, was that the same ammo? It might be the same ammo actually. Because is it better? I'm like, no, it might be the same. But if I took a hit from Mr. X, I didn't need to. Oh, Mr. X. Speaking of, he's a little dumb. He's a little blind. He likes staring at the wall. You know, good for him. What we're gonna do? Apparently, he can't come downstairs. Quite possibly. So, we're gonna abuse that. By that, I mean I'm going to sprint Mach 5 downstairs. Grab everything from down there. Realize I forgot to board up a window earlier at one point, and I'm going to regret that later on. Slip into that one section that I need to. And then, yeah. Oh, it changes every time too, right? Or 4, 2... something, something... 3, 1... 4, 2, 5... Right, 6... 4, 2, 5... 7, 3, 1, and 8. I wonder if the patterns are fully randomly generated, or if they're just like one of a preset few. Okay, we're at a lot more bullets we got last time. Honestly, that's not a bad compensation for needing to restart it. And run it back a little bit. Will be fair, the punishment for not having Mr. X there is having a liquor there instead. Okay, yep, he did come through this time. I don't know why he didn't before. He should have. I'm really surprised he didn't the first time. I think that was probably a bug. Because like the first time I was prepared for it, this time he didn't, and I was surprised. Or first time he didn't, and I was surprised. This time he got me good on that one. I actually got startled from that. And that was because of the fact I was like, okay, he didn't the first time. Maybe he won't this time. No, he did. It's just because he was so close by that he didn't bust through by teleporting over. Good news, I do technically have that safety area now. Bad news. That press room area that connects over is by Mr. X. So it doesn't really help much. What I'm gonna have to do here is I'm gonna have to be very careful. Because there are 2 liquors. Okay, well they know where I am, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is where I prefer Claire very much, as opposed to Leon. Because not having that access... I need you to die. Again, I cannot risk you just grabbing me. There's gonna be a Mr. X here. Cause yeah, he heard bullets. We're gonna try and get as far as I can without getting jumped. Okay, we don't ever need to go there again. chat. It's been nice knowing you. Again, we do have that one safe room if it comes down to it that we can hide in, because Mr. X cannot go in there. Bad news. Nemesis does not care about such leniencies. Nemesis very much does not care about such leniencies at all. Sure. I don't remember what's there. That I know as something. Nope, that's 202. Oh, we're doing every number known to mankind. I wish I could just type it in. So I cannot afford to look right now. Otherwise, I'd love to. I know this is a time loss, but like... Okay, there we go. That's something there. All that shotgun rounds. Okay, that's just that. I'm gonna go around this corner. Get a couple more shots. Oh, he's here. Hey man, how you doing? Oh, there's just a liquor here. Wonderful. You know, I didn't realize there's a liquor that spawned there, specifically on the second run. Oh, today we find out. Okay, hang on, breathe. Shower room, go down through here, linen room. I am faster than him. I got claw marks on my back. It actually does look pretty cool. Without the context of being injured. Oh shoot, I just realized I don't remember where... There's an extra thing somewhere. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it. Oh, this is the other one. 4, 3, 5. 4, 3, 5. Something's and 6. 7, 8. 8. 8, 4, 3, 5. Nope. 7, 8. 4, 3, 5. 1. 2. Here we go. I remember there being some really cheeky... I apologize. I'm actually gonna go Google it because it's gonna bother me if I don't remember where it is. Because I remember I was like, I don't know if I shot it last time. Or if I... Got that one, I'm pretty sure. Right, was the office. It was in the office, the West office. I think I didn't get that one. Go double check that one too. We got that one. My apologies for being tabbed out and it being a little bit quiet. But I'm double checking. There's also one on Leon only. I don't remember if I got that one or not. I think I got that one. Alright, well, I'll go double check that one in that one spot when we get there. I'm gonna need to head back to the RPD West, or the office anyway, the West office anyway, to get the last couple bits of items that are there. So, whoops, that's the crank arm. It's for the jack. We can actually move both of these at once now. Because that now fits perfectly. I'll just move this one just in case. But yeah, my apologies once again for being tabbed out. I'm gonna go and combine these. I have a lot of ammo. I know at least we'll have a looping point. I'm going to try to avoid proccing Mr. X until I need to. But I might have to. I just realized I don't have the gear that I need. We're gonna come back to that. I don't really care if he finds me right now. A little bit more hard pressed about getting. So I should have grabbed the gear out. Either way, I can at least run over. He can't get me in here. This is a no-no section for him. Yeah, I do have that one gear. I got large gear. I thought so. Okay, do I have anything else that I need? Take the first aid spray in case I need it. I'm not going to be getting into enough combat that it would be justifiable. And I will actually go ahead and save the game at the current spot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do what we call a funny. Son of a bitch. Okay, auto-saved. Now we're going to intentionally load to get that bullet back, and he'll still be broken. I'll run back for reference. I'll reload again afterwards, obviously, but... Actually, I do need to go into here anyway, so I'm fine. As you can see, he's gone now. Yeah, one of the... I think I was like, what? I think I'm like 3 off or 2 off now. Maybe less. I don't know. Point is, I'm very close to being done. 3, and then we got 203. I think 203 is a hip pouch, yeah. You know what they say, free inventory, free inventory. I'm gonna put this... I wanna make myself out of sight in case he comes into the room. Nope! Don't have to deal with that, we're just gonna go up the other way. To avoid the liquor. Alright, we're gonna go inside this room for a moment while X comes by, because he cannot get me in here. That way he has to get off of me. Alright, we'll give it about 10-15 seconds. That way he's got some distance from me, and then we'll start heading upstairs. Okay. A little too close still. try now. I'm just hoping he didn't go to the library. Otherwise, this is gonna get very awkward very fast. I think the clock tower is a safe room as well. I've never seen him go in there. Worst case, we do have that small drop point that we can take. What will realistically happen is I'm probably just going to grab this clock tower part, and then I'm going to use this exit if I really need to. I might just not unlock it because I won't be coming back to RPD after this. If I need to unlock it, run down that way. To be honest with you, I don't have RE9 at all. That's part of it. If I did, I might be playing it, but I also did say I was going to play 2, then 3, then 4. So I got them all at a bundle sale at one point. Where is he? He's down there. So he doesn't have a dang clue about my existence. But I also feel like there's probably some... If I'm going to play it as well, I probably want to get the enjoyment of playing the predecessors first, too. Madhouse difficulty, dang. I've not played 7, but I have heard things about it. Good things, mostly. I don't know, it's one of those things of... It's one of those things of, I'll probably pick up 7 at some point, but... Like I said, I want to get through. I really hope they get a 5 remake at some point. And depending on how 6 looks, maybe a 6 remake, but 5 definitely. Double check around here first. I can't remember if anything actually spawns here besides the Mr. Raccoon. You know that for the longest time, I missed the RPD. Okay, this is the large gunpowder. The RPD. I missed the Mr. Raccoon over in the office where it says "Welcome Leon" on there. I completely did not realize it was there. It was hidden pretty decently in loose quotes. Pretty decently in loose quotes. More, I just forgot to look around for it. But I don't know. I got most of them. But yeah, I'm on Leon second right now. I've done Claire first and second already. So I did Leon first. Then I did Claire first and second. And then we're going back for Leon second. And then I'm going to try fourth Survivor. And once I do that, I'm going to start moving on to 3. Which, as I said before, I'm valuing Mr. X being able to not enter certain rooms right now. Like, I think this one's off limits to him. Because in Resident Evil 3, I know Nemesis is not bound by that limitation. I've seen him enter save rooms and go there. Or, in some cases, I know he'll just straight up wait outside the save room if he doesn't go in. He'll just wait inside of it. Or not wait outside, but wait outside of it. And then he will come to whip you. Like, he'll just do Spider-Man around. I know, right? I mean, that would suck. Yeah, he'll Spider-Man around, come back, and then he's back on you. On the plus side, I don't think I have to do 4 playthroughs of this, actually. I think I have to do 2. Because we're going for the first, then we're going for the second. If I really want to, I can come back and play it for the difficulty again, but... That's everything, yep. What we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to head back to the library. So yeah, I don't think I need that one. And if I do come back here, Mr. X will not be in the RPD. So, at that point, that really doesn't matter. Sure, feel free to. Feel free to ask. Under what context? Because I will give you two very different answers depending on the question. Oh, hey. You know, Mr. X, actually. Forget Ada or Claire, we actually just got Mr. X. You know, Mr. X is, the best woman in this game. I still love the fact that he'll just wait for you to... No, like, he will climb up that ladder, but then he just jumps. This man just yeets himself downwards. Alright, time for a trick. Hey, buddy, you want to see a magic trick? Oh! I'm gone, fool! I'm gone! X, in fact, will not be giving it to me. Not if I have something to say about it. And I really hope I do. It will be very awkward otherwise if he does. I'm glad I boarded that one up. Don't mind me. I don't need to go through there. I just gotta get past you. Much I love that save point back at the RPD. I can just go back around to the item box in the actual thing there. It's better than potentially getting jumped and killed by zombies for that. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. Don't need that film roll. The jail has the power thing there. As I said, we'll go back and go to the thing there, save. Like, I will be frank with you. I'm just happy if I get B rank. Also, give me 1 second. Let me tab out and I'll send you the thing. Here we go. Can't promise it's the most active, but I can promise I put my schedule stuff there, post some occasional stuff here and there as necessary, post my stream pings. If I'm in there for a call, it'll be usually on if I'm playing a multiplayer game. Fortunately, this is like one of the few instances that I don't, but to be fair, I would love a multiplayer Resident Evil game. No, we're not counting Resistance. Resistance does not count in this context. Where is the other part? Did I not grab the other part? Son of a... Okay, where was the other one? Or no, I put it in already. I put it in already. That's why. Keep that first aid spray on me in case I need it. Do I have any unmixed herbs? I don't. Alright, well, I'm safe here. We can run as much as I want. Once we get past Mr. X, in the next scenario, I'm going to turn running back to toggle. It's supposed to hold, so that way I don't have to press and hold it for 5 minutes. Quite literally. Now, I know that there's a strategy for doming some of these zombies because it'll make it a lot less strenuous, but like, whatever, man. I have no idea if this power puzzle is going to be the same as the last time, or if it's going to be a little different. What are we dealing with? Right here. That has to be flipped. This one has to be done there, which means this is going through here. This one has to be flipped. Yeah, that one comes in there, loops itself around. Okay, so that has to be connected this way. must be some weird scenario here. Again, that just correlates down to this being an issue. To be fair, I think I understand this, but I'm not gonna pretend I fully do. This one's lit up 2 strength. Where's the issue part? This part right here is not connected. Does this one have to be connected via this? No. Okay, this is me feeling dumb right here. So what's the difference between this one and this one? Okay, if I do this... Because these two have to be in the spots that they are. Alright, thank you, I appreciate it. Again, I'll be fair, I've not done to be fair, this one took me a while. The first one was not that hard. This one actually takes me a moment to think. Again, that's partially because I gotta flip these two. This has to be put right here. So that creates a... God, I wish it was dragging her... Again, I feel dumb doing this, but I'm like... First time seeing this specific puzzle, and the last one took me a while to get as well. So at least it ain't anything... That's where it is. Okay, I have to loop it back in. That explains. Okay. To be fair, I was gonna get it eventually. Just had to fiddle a little bit. Okay, well that was unnecessary. Got my second healing. Just felt a little dumb in the process. Luckily when we get to the next stuff with the second section, that's not gonna be that hard. I have that written. I did too. I did too. Well, that explains why man got locked up. His attitude doesn't help, but you know, understandable. Okay, open this and run. You know why? Because there's a big scary man named X over here. Look at him, get baited. Get baited, fool! We run! I'm out of here! Okay, that hurts. Oh, this is why I got a first aid spray. One bullet wasted, but... Oh, hey. Oh, you're coming to throw me. Yeah, I'm on red health. You might not want to do that. Take your time. You're all good, don't worry. Thanks, Aid. I appreciate not being choked to death. I know, there is an evil resident in the game. I just dealt with him. His name is Mr. X. He, decided to nuke me. Well, he decided to try to punch me in the face. And in Claire's story, which I've done already both of them, he gets cleaved in half. So he's no longer evil. Mr. X, yeah, X's are often evil. Understandable! You know, understandable. That is definitely a perspective. It's not what I was talking about, but you know what? It's not wrong. Also, let me go in and heal myself, because I am not getting whacked in the face.
We might want to open the shutter.
Yeah, Ada, the sass is not appreciated right now. I'm running as fast as I can. I was just wounded. Do you not see the giant bite mark in my neck, my jacket for my neck area, Ada? Sorry, I just can't walk under there. Okay. I'm not sure if I prefer the jail section or if I prefer the section right here with Claire where Mr. X decides to bum rush me. Alright. Thank you for the look. I appreciate. Have a good shower. Oh, we got here nothing much.
More info on the.
Look at how fast Ada actually is. She's surprisingly fast. To be fair, she starts sprinting if she's too far away,
Road's
but
out.
like... Hey, man. Can I get in, please? Okay, I was talking about you being faster, then you decided to go snail's pace all of a sudden.
What a mess.
Don't mind me, I'm taking this gun part, that's mine now. Oh, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. Take that extra grenade. I like how this guy's got a gun shop, and there's just a grenade inside of it, by the way. You know, nothing beyond that makes, you know, like bullets, you know, gun parts, sure. Grenade, just grenade. Sir, I just need to go ahead and come by. Well, unfortunately, you're not about to have a daughter.
Mom? You know I told you to stay put.
I mean, I helped you evac at some point. Bad news. I just got hired. I don't have answers. I'd love to give you. I'd love to give you some, but like I can't. You know, nothing against you. This is one of those cases, like, this is like one of the first real scenes where you realize the extent of how badly the situation has gotten for everyone involved.
It's one thing to keep the truth from me, but why him?
Yep, there goes his child.
Stop
That or he locked her up and offed himself.
That's why I joined the force.
And I know that like the ghost survivors were implications of people who died, which implies that Kendo probably died. Though to be fair, it could have been that he got nuked when the city got blown up, and he was just sitting there and accepted death. Got everything on the gun shop.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation?
Who hasn't?
Pharmaceutical company secretly making bioweapons.
I know, right?
They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
See, if there's two things you don't want, if there's two groups that you don't want to be in a situation with, I was gonna say, if you teleported over,
Based on what you said, the source seems fake. Gee, thanks.
I mean, I was already running ahead of you, so.
Real scientists being down here.
This leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Yep, the sewers.
Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without
You'd be
getting money?
surprised. You would be surprised. I'm trying to remember where this one item is, because I know that there's one item in here.
Oops.
Alright, good. One second. I'm gonna double check, because I know that there's also a Mr. Raccoon around here somewhere, and I want to double check that. Again, I apologize. I'm just double checking this because it's after I escaped from the sewer gator. Okay. I don't know if it was here, if it was about to be. Oh boy.
Here.
It's an ugly. Actually, he's a little pretty boy, but he ain't pretty. I was gonna say he ain't pretty in comparison to me, but that's a bit of a stretch there. If I remember right, it should be almost missed that. I'm glad I didn't. Especially because I ain't gonna come back here. Nah. Bad news for you. I kind of need to do this. I do miss something with the original remake, the original Resident Evil, and the remake doesn't. And that's that certain parts are completely different. For example, I know if you kill one with Leon 1, then Claire 2 will be a lot easier, vice versa, what they do for each other. But I think in the original as well, Claire had an alligator chase section too. But yeah, we all know Mr. X is the best wife material. He's the best wife material. Yeah, he does get me, okay. I have to basically react immediately. I forgot there's no real telegraph on that one. So this is one of the few areas that I remember dying at a couple times with Leon, and that was just because of the fact of not knowing the fights here. As contradictory as it is, I have to run towards his mouth. I should be good. Right here. Bye. Oh, good. I just die. Okay, I have to shoot it, I think. I forgot that part. We don't talk about this. So this is the dumb alligator section. Yeah, between this and just the sewers being annoying in general, I'm glad I'm not going to be coming back to here after this. Not for a long while. Apparently he bites through eventually. I guess I thought they give you bullets, to be fair. Or bullets, but you get grenade. Alright, that's all Mr. Raccoon's done now. Only ones I had left were Leon's. Yeah, so eventually he breaks through if I don't. Okay, so they give you a grenade for that. Hey, Ada. Can I come up, please? Thank you. Alright, well that's the achievement for all Mr. Raccoons, though. I'm happy.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
I mean, that is true.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in.
That's because he's Leon Scott Kennedy. He's built different. Leon Scott motherfucking Kennedy. Ada, I need a shower now. Yes.
We don't sell the monsters. We sell the viruses that make them.
I mean, you might as well be
The
selling the
medicine makes the
monsters.
virus.
It's basically the same
Scary
thing.
as that alligator was. Dangerous.
Look, I got a bullet for you. I like how I can't aim at Ada. Game's just like, no, you can't aim at Ada, as funny as it would be. Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright, well, we're saving after that, because I'm not dealing with alligator hell again. Yeah. Okay, can we dispose of the body first? Like, how about we just talk about this like normal people? We negotiate a little bit. I mean, I'm dying, Ada. Get me a med spray. Alright, it's Ada time. Which I had the achievement, for the record, for getting through this entire section without firing a single bullet. Charred body. Right. Gotta go trigger this. We'll drop this one there. So I get the EMF visualizer now. Which I'm actually going to set these to 1. Again, I don't know why. I mean, to be fair, I guess it's because it's 2 and 4, because what it would be on the watchamajiggy, but either way, I've got through this. I'm not worried about going ahead. I mean, we got all the Mr. Raccoons. We don't have to worry about looking for any. But yeah, I know it's definitely very possible to get through this without firing a single bullet. You gotta do a little bit of juking around Mr. X, but it's Mr. X. What do you expect him? Now, this on the other hand, I will be enjoying this. Okay, not that part. God, how annoying do you want to be? Some more handgun ammo. Man, them doors are freaky. But yeah, I know I've gone past him before. But in my case, I'm just shooting him because it's a little simpler too. Again, same thing with this. I just get a little bit more breathing room. Especially because, well, I'm blocked to a walking speed while I'm using this. As you can probably imagine, that's not the greatest feeling. Okay, it's a confirmed kill. That's a confirmed kill. I really hope you're dead now. That's gonna be real awkward. We got the main zombies that I need to kill here. You're getting sneaked at. Okay, well, I'm getting bitten. That doesn't really matter. I got a little bit of HP. Don't worry, Ada. It's just like playing DVD. You're now in an injured state. Difference here is if you get hooked, you're about to not be happy. Oh wait, this is a lift. I forgot. I'm not trying to hack this one, surprisingly. Yeah, but he comes around from the corner, so we got time. Just need to start running a little bit of circles around him. I'll take the bullets for good measure. Not that I really need them, but okay, I'm surprised you could fit through that. So it turns out Mr. X cannot, in fact, run through that. I know we're about to get to the one section with the compactor where she tries to kill me. It's the Ada section. I'm trying to remember which one of these I can actually touch. Incinerator for the wristband. Right, get power. Run into the incinerator, grab the wristband, get locked in. Probably, hopefully, not get cooked alive. Alright, she's locking me in. Okay, can you stop? Can you stop monologuing, please? Like, I have time. I've never actually seen what happens if Ada gets burned alive. I don't want to find out, though. Maybe another time. There's like a part of me that's like morbidly curious. Yeah, very easy to get done in about 30 seconds. And I get it.
Visitor clearance confirmed. Rise.
October 1st. Yeah. Incinerator. We got this whole section right here.
Not gonna happen.
What's wrong, man? My eyes. Not really, I'm actually quite fine. Hey.
Enough. This cat and mouse
So
story.
maybe don't stand on the thing that can go up and down.
Lost.
Yeah, that's the exact reason why.
Tell me. Is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for cheating? Interesting theory. You don't cooperate. I'll get a sample from the nest.
So, like, she should have killed her husband, I'm just gonna say. Big mistake. Missed opportunity to do so. Again, we should have started gloating and shit-talking once we actually got to safety. Because look at that. Look what happened to you. Decisive strike hit you. Right in the thigh. Unfortunately, Ada, you are not the killer. Like, no. Ada, I have bad news. You are not the killer. So therefore, because you are not the killer, that means, you know, bad things. For you, not for me, but for you. Like I said, decisive strike to the thigh is not going to feel good as the killer. For survivor, bad. Leon, what are you touching? You are wearing a jacket. I know that normally you get bandaged up there, but I'm like, it's kind of funny seeing that there because he's like, I got shot there, and then, nope. You just touching it and it ain't there. Like, buddy, you're still wearing a jacket. That doesn't change much. I gotta go down.
Ada, where are you?
That's the water gate. Let's not go that way. Nope. Right, can't do that because it get blown up. Shoot, where am I supposed to go again? Or am I just blind? I might just be blind, chat. I might just actually be blind. Or do I actually have to go down the water? I think I do actually have to go down the waterway. I was thinking that was where the alligator was. Nope, I'm good. Yep, here's the typewriter again. I'm actually gonna put a couple. I'm gonna take out one of these. Actually, we'll make a little bit gunpowder for bullets. I want to have some bullets on me just in case. I'd rather have the extra inventory space taken up by that than me running out of inventory space and being unarmed, you know? You're telling me. Sewage. Yeah, everyone loves the smell of sewage. Upper waterway. This is one of those times I actually know that like, there's weapons stuff right there. I'm just worried about that first G adult. I've got lightning hawk ammo for a reason, but there's one thing that's gonna be a real strenuous son of a gun. It's gonna be that. Thank you for startling me, good sir. Hello, hello, how are you? Have a great day at work. I appreciate the lurk. No, you need to stay dead. Thank you, that's better. Yeah, I'm hoping this is gonna be the last time I gotta come to these awful sewers. On the plus side, the chest puzzle and a couple other things there. I've at least gotten that all written down. So, you know, no gamble there. I'm gonna do something real stupid. So, that's a problem solved. That zombie just is not coming back. Neither is that one. 2 shotgun bullets, but... I want to see if I can do something funny. Oh, shoot, I didn't do the thing. Okay, so we're just gonna do that as well. Yeah, obviously, I was gonna say, I would have loved to have gotten this because I know I can crush the zombie. Or not, I can't crush the zombie. I thought I could crush the zombie. Well, we're gonna put that back in. At least mark the roof plug. So I was gonna say, I have to go through here. I will take this off later, but... Okay, I'm gonna mark this door. But yeah, like, much I don't want to have to burn the thing there, it is a lot better than taking a whole bunch of bullets. So, you know, the other alternatives aren't great. I know there's probably something right here that I missed, but I'm not gonna go check. I don't want to go back there. Literally. So this is what I was talking about before. I hate this thing. hoping I might have been able to... Yeah, I forgot that one's basically mandatory. I don't remember if I can actually avoid this one or not. So it is lower waterway, but that also connects into this section right here. To be fair, he does sustain damage, so... Great clutching up at the best time. Like, honestly, I might just stick a couple of them on me, because I haven't been using my grenades enough. Those grenades might just be something I carry around on me in this sewer, specifically to not have to deal with the... Extra rounds. Lovely, delicious. Excellent, even. Oh, I forgot this is lightning hawk ammo in here. Yeah, we do love the lightning hawk ammo. Because again, once we start doing those G-adults, this is where the lightning hawk is going to shine. That and the G3 boss fight, well, G2 boss fight. I think I'm going to take the G3. I'm going to keep the stuff, but we'll figure it out. Mr. X, again, is just a survival thing. We do want some Lightning Hawk ammo for him, as well as some shotgun. I'm not sure how it's going to go in comparison to the, just a stretch. I'm not sure it's going to go in comparison to the, Watchmajiggy, but considering that it was basically just a bullet sponge, honestly, what's probably there is I'm just going to have to rocket launcher the, Watchmajiggy, the G5 Birkin. And I'll probably be okay. Skip this because we've seen this a couple times. Yep, I have to do this, so... We're gonna get the flamethrower, so I want at least 2 spots of thing there. If I had a... Take a red, blue, green to deal with any poison I get. And then I'm going to take the 2 other hand grenades I have. Just as a precautionary measure. And then this is where I'm going to put the lightning hawk at. Wherever it may be. Right, this thing is a 2 slaughter already, because it has its, what do we call it on it? The long barrel on it. Don't have the laser scope on it. I don't actually remember where that's from. Let me Google so I can tell you exactly. Where is it? Stars box. Laser says touch a specific hidden photograph. Yeah, I have to go back to the police station and get the dark site. Or the dark site, the hidden photos. I thought so. Which means I need the valve handle. I need to head back. And then... Okay, I have the order down. Night Rook Pawn. Pawn's correct. And Bishop goes... right here. We'll preemptively set those. And again, we're taking the Lightning Hawk out now with all of its ammo that I have for it because, yeah, I don't think I need to explain why that would be a really bad idea to not have what I need. But yes, chat, we all know what Leon's one true love is, and that's Mr. X. I forgot how good the shotgun actually is for beating down. Also, free ammo out of the long barrel too. 212 8. Yeah, and I get my shotgun stock. Where's that again? Right, the fact that makes it easier to rapid fire, which to be fair, I probably shouldn't need to, but you know, we take it. We can come back to the water treatment pool room. I know there's some red and such in there. Again, we're just taking out both of these zombies right here, because I know they're annoying. 2 shots is pretty clean. Should be a grenade in this water. I'll open that lever. Yeah, everything's in there. I'm gonna open that lever for the valve handle for the waterway. Because once I get that, I'm gonna want to head back up to the RPD for one last time. And then I know where I need to go. But I don't think that'll be until I have the, Christ, where's the valve handle again? I forget where this bloody thing spawns. Might have ran past it. Yeah, I think it's right here. It is. Again, I'll pick these up. I won't combine them in case I need some weirdly specific combo right now, but...
ID risk required for cable.
Claire's note. Leon, I have to take a little detour to help this girl I found. If I don't save her, I hate to think what might happen. You go on ahead. You're almost out of the city now. Don't worry about me. I'll make it out. Promise. Claire.
Card.
That's all the files, as well. Alright, so I'm gonna go crank that one area, and then I'm gonna go back to the... We're gonna go back to the RPD for one final time, chat. At least until Resident Evil 3. We're gonna be back there pretty soon, but like it'll be a slightly different situation. Like the valve to the shower room won't be busted. Actually, let me go back. I'm gonna go ahead and valve it up here. So I'm like, there's the one optional section that I can effectively get away with not using it at if I really need to. So I want to do this here now. I know normally I would need the T-bar at the area where you come out of. But I know that's unlocked. Okay, workroom. So this I can actually, if I'm quick enough, I can slip by this guy. Again, I can't, I do sometimes get staggered, but like, it's not a guarantee. So I should theoretically be able to not need the thing anymore. It's only gonna be on the one side. And that side's the non-broken side for the, somewhere. It's somewhere. Yeah, this side right here. If I had the crank, I could come back up here, open this, come back around that way. I don't need to do that. Shotgun slugs, I almost missed that. I get what people were saying about this becoming my main weapon for Leon's run. I mean, if I'd come around the correct side, that would have been a couple bullets saved. Alright, well that's 2 more. Yeah, that's what I need, because otherwise... Again, for whatever reason, despite being able to tell where it is, because I know, the game does not let you check, actually, where the other things are. It's like, no, you have to... Oh, shoot. Did I not grab the work key? I don't think I did. I need to... Where's the key at? I'm trying to remember. Oh my god. Because you got the lift, you got... See, at least I'm happy that this doesn't add time. Monitor room, nope. Upper treatment. This whole section we'll get to when we get there. By that I mean, where are we right now? Workroom, Watergate. Yeah, workroom lift. Could have sworn I had the thing somewhere. Yeah, no thank you. We're just not going that way. I might have jumped the gun a little early on when I was supposed to come back here. Fortunately, now that he's there, he's gonna be a problem. Big ol' nasty problem. Honestly, it might be tempting to go back through the frontal unless there's a guy there. If there is, we're just, not. Nope, there's the zombie there, and that means there's the G there. Okay, long way it is. So again, if I don't have to kill that G, I'm not going to. I'd rather take 2 minutes extra on time and completely screw myself over because I'm out of bullets. Alternatively, I could just reload a save. Where would the last save be? Save 8. Oh no, it's just this one anyway. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 and a big pile of nope. Mistakes may have been made a little bit. That's right, I need the treatment key first before I can. Yeah, what we're gonna do then, we're just gonna go ahead and reload for that exact reason, so that way I don't have to deal with Big Ugly. Actually, I probably am gonna need to come back and trigger him anyway. So I'm probably gonna have to kill him, knowing my situation. I actually don't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Actually, no, I should reload anyway. Because that'll give me a little bit more inventory space. Because, yeah, I need a little bit more room. I'm gonna have to redo a couple things around here, which is fine. That sucks, but it's whatever. Just means I'll be a little bit faster. Which again, I apologize for, but... King. I'm gonna need to come by here anyway. So I might as well do it now. Okay, we'll just have to go ahead and blast a couple of these zombies in the head. Because, yeah, that's gonna be a nice, clean, one-shot kill. Did I do it right? It was 212-8. Never mind. I had it close. Or did I have it correct at 212-8? No, I did 2-12. That's why. That looks correct, yeah. Because I had the two numbers backwards, so I had the right idea at least. Okay, that means we're going down to here, which means... Lower in a second. Take that. Grab the grenade. Open this. You're definitively dead. You're definitively dead. Alright. Not as clean, but we at least know it's good. Like I said, I know there's the one extra, but we don't need that one. We can realistically skip that one. I mean, it's not that big of a chore to go between the two places. I mean, yeah, the connection point up there would be awesome, but... I'd much rather go upstairs, get the stuff, get the treatment pouch, or the hip pouch and all the extra stuff there. Drop some stuff off back at the RPD, get the hiding spot done, get some flamethrower fuel for when I need it, carry that back over towards the... As you can see, I will get knocked there, but it'll only stagger me. It won't actually hurt me. Going to combine this into another one. Oops. So I've at least got a couple herbs now if I need them. This barrel. I thought it's just multiple and it's not just like a single bullet. To be fair, it's more just because it's the model for the ammo. Realistically, it would be like one bullet sitting there or some such. Come on, I can make the same mistake last time. You're dead. Okay, now we got the treatment key. Any other zombies, which there shouldn't be. I think the last one might be through there. Otherwise, it might just be these two doors that have the treatment facility. And if it is, we'll just get rid of that door key. It is just these two. Okay. Discard. I'll take the gunpowder. Honestly, the ammo for it's gonna be awesome. That ammo's way more valuable because unlike the other one where I can easily take out the liquor, these ones don't one-tap them. I will hold on to them though in case for some reason I need to make lightning hawk ammo. If I do, I want to have the flexibility to be able to. I don't plan on coming back down to here, so the rook plug can actually get taken now. Never mind, we're just gonna make some shotgun ammo, I guess. So that was a big ol' lie. We're gonna get some extra shotgun ammo. To be fair, it's still gonna be useful. And again, worst case, it means I can save on some basic ammo. With the ACP ammo, the large caliber stuff. For the M19 or the M19. Ooh, 19 shots for the Lightning Hawk. Yeah, that's very comfortable. Maybe like get a little bit different stuff there. I don't need the badge anymore. Because that was for Lightning Hawk and then getting the part that was there. We just go back up here. Take the Ellie. I'm gonna run ahead and put one of these away. Put this away. I want to put this away. I'll hold on to these just because the fact I might as well. Actually, I might hold on to the blue herb just in case, because again, it's just a blue herb. I know having the guard capabilities would be good, but like anti-poison is way too valuable, and if I end up fumbling. You know, fumbling. Not a good time. I can't believe we only had 2 Mr. Raccoons left, though. Or was it... We just had the one that was over in the RPD, and then we had the one that was Leon only. Which, to be fair, I did suspect I probably had one of the Leon only ones available. I didn't know I had one of the. I didn't know I had the first one that you could theoretically get available because you go into that place so early. Alright, hiding spot. Alright, we got Wesker's desk. And, you know, we'll go ahead and take the film of Rebecca for funsies. We get the press room. Because, like, I'll head into Star's office. I can grab that, come back down here. Go there, slip back around. I love that he's sprinting Mach 5 because he hears us sprinting, but, yeah, wrong floor. Yeah, you can see the tiny little roll of film there. I think it's the Rising Rookie one. I got Rebecca, and then we got the box. A Lightning Hawk prototype model phase 1. Apparently that's from the Kendo gun shop. Cool. I got the big snipe. I do believe speedrunners have actively gone out of the way to skip this one specifically. But I mean, I'm not trying to speedrun it and get it like an S+ sub 2 hour one save throughout the entire game, no deaths playthrough. Like, I'm sure if I really tried to, I probably could with a lot of practice. But you cannot gaslight me into telling me that's not gonna be a little painful. Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize he was right there. Okay, well, I didn't realize he was right there. My getting startled actually helped me dodge by accident. So you get the Rebecca photo right here. Well, it was in Wesker's desk that we have no context for. I know that's where a lot of the, well, between that and Wesker and Rebecca getting added at the same time, because I know Ada and Wesker make sense. I know Rebecca was also added alongside Wesker when he was released. Because, like, Nemesis makes sense to have Jill and Leon. You know, two of, like, the big faces of Resident Evil. I wouldn't say the only faces of Resident Evil, but I missed something in here. I don't care. It probably was like a grenade or something. I don't want to go back into there for one grenade or maybe a little bit of ammo. That's too much of a time loss, and even if Mr. X isn't here anymore, I don't feel like dealing with it. Let me just go into the press room. We'll just take the quick way over. Got one hand on the keyboard right now. As long as I don't anger that one zombie, we're all good. And again, we will take the flamethrower fuel. I will carry it on me when we go to get the flamethrower, so that way if I need more fuel, I can use it. Basically, it'll be another precautionary thing of I hope I don't need it, but if I do, that's what I have it for. Alright, well, that's the RPD done. Next time we'll be seeing this, unless Fourth Survivor has us going back here at some point. That'll be the last time we see the RPD until Fourth Survivor. Unless I end up not getting a B rank, in which case I might have to run back and do some extra myself off stream. Or on stream, we can always try that too. To be fair, we're only at 3 hours, and I have all the codes written down for what I need. I have a feeling it'll probably be pretty close. 'Cause I don't think I'm getting sub 4 hour. God forbid 3.5 hours. I'd have a half an hour to beat this game. Like, I would really need to learn how to boogie down. But... And that's also why I'm like, I'll take standard for right now. You know, B rank's good enough for me. Then I'm gonna learn how to do it. If I'm gonna do it before I go on to the hardest difficulty, at some point, I'm definitely gonna go ahead and do A rank on the easier difficulty first because, you know, I'll have a little bit more breathing room with that sort of thing. Alright, we got... I was trying to hopefully... Oh, there's my combat knife. That sucks. Okay, that was a really bad spot. Okay, where are you? He's dead. So that's like 3 lightning hawk shots, roughly 4. It's a couple. Again, that one was kind of unavoidable, given where he was. It's gonna be real tough to try to bounce back around him. So just taking him out was better. If I had the spark shot, which normally I would have got the spark shot for, the flamethrower would have been cool and all, but I'm like, that's gonna be a little bit more ammo heavy than a singular flame round. So I probably... it's about to become... It's about to become a G-adult. Let me tell you, that's gonna be a G-adult by the time I get back around. So I know one of them is pretty avoidable. Losing the combat knife on the one sucks, but... Yeah, this one I pretty much am gonna have to... Okay, he's dead. I'll worry about that one. When we get back around, because yeah, we're good to now. I'll just not waste any more bullets on him if I don't need to. Because we'll come back around to this at some point. I mean, grenades coming in clutch here. I know it's not as effective as just lobbing one, but like we take what we can get, honestly. Put this right here, and then I'm gonna put this right here, and then this go right here. And then I'll add the plugs. And I was like, this thing is great for one-tapping zombies, at least, and conserving ammo. Whereas the other one's good for really good on dealing with some of the harder enemies. Okay, got 2 bullets, and that's 2 dead zombies. You know, that's a great deal. Okay, this is one of those situations where that chemical flamethrower is going to be useful, but... Gotta grab the cane plug. Let me grab the queen plug. Then we will grab the queen plug. Cane plug. Queen plug. King plug. And as much as I probably wouldn't want to, I am going to go back for those items. Because again, there should be that one guy that's there. If I really need to, I can kill him. But the other one... The other G adult, I can get away with probably... Because one of them has a set patrol path. It gives me a little bit of movement. Dead. That sucks. Okay, well you should die to the grenade. Keyword should. He basically did. That was, I think, for 1 or 2 shotgun shells, which, not the greatest trade, but... and I'll get more lightning, I should get more lightning hawk ammo at some point, and again, I want to try to save the shots only at this point for... what's his face? For, G2, G3... Okay, not worth trying. We're just gonna... Again, Spark Shot would've been great here. And then this is where, as a result, I just run away. Again, those grenades actually coming in clutch right now. And I don't ever have to come back down to this section again, which means the G adults are gone. I get to breathe the sweet sigh of relief. Yeah, I barely used any ammo for my flamethrower. Which means I have plenty coming into the Ivy zombies. And it means I'll have some for the next section as well. Which, you know, that's never a bad thing. What I will do is I will put away the flamethrower. I unfortunately only do have one thing there. Again, I would have loved to have some extra Lightning Hawk ammo right now, since I did have to go through like half of it to take them out, especially if I missed a couple shots, but... I mean, considering the alternative, And that also means my blue things there are no longer... Let me pause real quick. What was it? Knight, rook, pawn, king, bishop, queen. King goes across from pawn. I was actually going to put the queen in by accident. I'm glad I double checked. And then rook. Did I not have the right spot? Did I actually reverse it? Was it reversed? No, I had it in the right. I would have had it in the right before. Turns out I should have just trusted my gut without double checking. Because apparently I misread. I'm saving because I am not doing that again. Again, Lightning Hawk, only thing I care about with that is that's going to be used for G2, G3. And, I was going to say G2, G3, X, and 5. Alright, well, first things first, we're making another heal. There we go. I knew it was 3 of them were supposed to be on. Alright, here comes Birkin. Once that claw is gone. That's gonna start getting... Oh, he got me on that one. I should have stayed back. My guard actually is coming in clutch. I know, right? It's very surprising. Oh, I forgot the fact that I slow jump right here. Which means... I actually have a lot less room to breathe than I think I'd have. Killed me if I didn't get it. I need you. Okay, I thought I was out of the range of that. Okay, whatever. Reload. Angry sounds. I want him over here. I actually do this time. I should anyway. Green body blocking me at the worst time. Okay, with the double bluff. That's actually kind of fine. Should come this way. Got him. Okay, there we go. Alright, he's gone. Took a little bit more ammo than I was hoping, but we're not in a bad shape. I get my shotgun ammo, which is semi-replenishable again for some of those bigger boss fights. Like, again, G3, I might want to try to get some... Oh, I got some extra shots out of it, too. Nice, that makes up for it. So G3, I should at least have the shots for it. I'll get more. Really, I'm gonna try to flamethrower him there. Actually, I'm gonna try to flamethrower him there. I'm not even gonna bother trying to flamethrower him. I'm like, flamethrower's gonna be for those Ivy zombies, and that's about it. Really, I'd love those Ivy zombies in that section instead of Mr. X right before, but.
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Well, hope it's not connected to any vital arteries. Nope, she's bleeding, chat. She's dead. Got some black raspberry flavored sparkling ice today. We got a Sam's Club that's not too far off. They usually got big bulk ones of those. Have on the occasion. Here and there. Nah, yeah, it's using his line.
Guns lab, like in the first. Met with the slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
Bet. I mean, to be fair, what else is going to be in your schedule? You got to get out of town. And even then, what happens then? Cause some problems?
The cable car.
Yeah, I'm not in a good state.
Take us down to West. My wristbands are ticket.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed, it's crazy. Where'd she get that? Borrowed it off a dead guy. You did what? No, well, that's the sewers done. Ada, why are you so slow? Let me carry you. I'm all the way over here. Let me carry you. Let me come back over real quick. Thank God it speeds this up if I get there before her. Could you imagine if I had to wait 20 seconds for her to get over here? Alright, we're gone.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared.
This tram is bound for Nest.
One Way Ride was my high school nickname.
For the final destination.
It wasn't. I don't know what kind of high school nickname that would be. If someone was nicknamed high school, or high school. Their high school nickname was One Way Ride.
Take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own.
Cool.
Hey, Leon. Trust me.
No, I don't. That's a lie and a half. We don't trust you. We trust you the first time, and then Resident Evil 4 comes around.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. You can secure the G-Virus. I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Yeah. You said it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't have the authority.
Look at me. I will. If I want to finish this case, you're the last one I got.
Well, I mean, Resident Evil 4 he at least knows. I've seen the... Don't you kiss him. Don't you kiss him.
Fine. Don't worry about it. I gotta see this through. I want to see you again. I'm not letting you live for it. Trust me.
Don't you try to charm him. Charm is a fairy type attack that, well, fairy type status attack that lowers the attack by 2 stages. We don't do that here. You're not a fairy type Beta. You're not a Pokemon. You're not allowed to charm him. Was previously a normal type move until Gen 6 when it turned fairy. Alongside several other ones like Moonlight. Trying to think of something. One of the actually one of the biggest examples, I think. I'm trying to think of some other ones that immediately turn fairy type. Well, type. Most of the Pokemon are there, like Snubbull turning fairy type. Or like ones like Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff getting that added onto them. And Igglybuff. Clefairy getting turned, that obviously, literally fairy in the name. Are there any other ones to immediately think of that go there? We got Zoomeril.
Stand clear until the doors are fully open.
To be fair, physical wise, you got Play Rough, that was kinda about it.
For your safety, stand clear until
That's not like
the doors
signatures.
are fully open. For your safety, stand clear.
Oh, there's some
Welcome
shenaniganry
to
there.
Nest.
The G-Virus is somewhere. Alright, we go into here. We clear out everything. We go. And then,
is designed for immature.
Just casually walking by, you know, before mag dumping, or not mag dumping, just blasting him in the head. I can see definitely people were saying that the shotgun's kind of busted though with Leon. Again, it's good for single targets. But I still prefer the grenade launcher. I think being able to deal with more threatening zombies a lot easier is a lot more vital, I would argue. Double tapping on that one, I wasn't sure. Alright, I'm now Wayne Lee for the last time. That's an understatement. Alright, we'll come back in here once we get the power thing. I still thought that the nap room, you can just go through the one side. Alright, goodbye, knock off Annette Birkin.
Dr. Lee, your presence.
Good for me. I'm getting a promotion. Did you hear that, chat? We're getting a promotion. Alright. Flamethrower. Put that away. Combine this on the flamethrower so it uses less fuel. Realistically, I think I could put this away for right now. I'll carry the 200 on me. I got the extra grenade. Again, I would have loved that extra knife, but we take what we can get. Right, I've got the signal modulators here this time. Alright, well, we're gonna run back immediately to this area to get the last pouch. Get pouch. Wayne Lee can just chill right there. I bet you what happened is that a zombie probably came and bit his arm, infected him, and he died right there because his arm was sticking out. Because, like, he's probably trying to shut it or something. Mr. X isn't here, so... Okay, I'm not sure, we'll see. I mean, we realistically have, like, an hour left of this game. And I say that with an asterisk attached. So... we'll see. So again, I got the Ivy zombies I gotta worry about. I've got... one last area with Mr. X for a bit, or two of them, but wait. I've got a group of liquors that are gonna be coming up. Not looking forward to those, considering. I mean, to be fair, I'll have the what's it called for it. Uh, Still locked, right? Upgrade my ID wristband. And this is where we get introduced to our friends, the Ivy zombies. I know what I'm looking for already, so
Dispensing solution now.
yeah, skip that. Give me the syringe. The syringe, the cartridge. Oh, we need. Start the lab. And we go hatch. It's enough to get you burned up now. Okay, good. It's about, like, we made, for basically only 200 fuel. Not a bad deal. A little over, obviously, but. Blue, red, green, green, blue, red, green. I know you guys do blue, red, green, red, blue, red, blue, green, blue, red, green. But yeah, unlike the previous one was just the three the same. It was like red, blue, green is a blue, red, green. But yeah, no, it's a lot easier once you know that. It means we can go back and freeze this pretty easily when it comes down to it. Take that large gunpowder. Again, having those Ivy zombies cooked means I don't have to worry about them later. And I know that they're cooked for sure this time. Because I saw that they turned to ash. Whereas the first time I did this, I didn't realize that I actually needed them to physically turn to ash, or else it wouldn't count. It would only down them for the time being. And I will also ignite the funny little guys. Okay, normally instead of those zombies being nuisances, we've got Liquor Central, which we're gonna start. You can get a grenade too. I got one grenade for you, I got one grenade for your friend. Everybody gets a grenade. A little rough, but again, this is why we have that stuff. In case we need it.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Don't care about my new messages, I've read them like 3 times on stream. A little low on shotgun ammo, but we can make it.
Opening sequence in progress.
I mean, really, all we need to do is get through this section, go grab the G virus, and we're already almost there, to be honest with you. Again, I feel like, I'm not sure if Claire's would have been faster or not. Like, I do have the downside of I can't mag dump it, or I can't shoot a zombie at close range, but
Cooling complete.
yeah, I think we definitely get at least, I think we at least hit 5 hours. I think we hit 5 hours, if not better. Anything else that's here besides the trophy? I mean, I'll just pick it up and dispose of it. Yeah, it's already gone. No, I thought so, but wanted to be doubly sure. It was on the way back, so might as well. Speaking of might as well, so I might as well go collect everything in this room. Gives me a combat knife, some extra ammo, and some fuel. I am actually going to take out this to make slugs, take 6 of them. 446 ammo in here. Which again, that's not bad. Rack them up, stack them up, and Ivy zombie up. Might as well crisp both of them up at the same time. I'm gonna need to kill the Ivy zombie. So both of these two die. Again, for about 100 ammo. Again, for about 100 ammo, getting an Ivy zombie, and a little over, but like getting an Ivy zombie gone and a basic zombie gone at the same time. Deal with that. Should have waited to save, but it's whatever at this point. Signal modulator I still need. I forgot about that. Alright, we gotta dispense the solution. Once we dispense the solution, we're gonna have to go grab that card, which that shouldn't be too bad. Mr. X will be coming through, which means I should be able to just go the quick way around.
Warning.
You gonna die? There we go. See, that solves that problem. We've got you. I can go clear them out earlier. I am. Because it means I don't have to deal with them when I'm dealing with Mr. X. I love how I still have the scratch marks on the back of the jacket from earlier. Oh, we can hear him. It's like, yep, we just have to go ahead and... We got one zombie that way? Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, normally X can't get me. Wait, what? Like, he's busting through that broken glass. Semi-broken, but... You know. Wayne Lee. Sorry, buddy, I gotta frame you. Maybe you'll be painted as a hero for your attempts to stop the G virus. Probably not, but... Alright, well, that's the last Mr. X section until we get to the final area where he's going to show up very briefly, and then we're going to have the final fight against him. Which, to be fair, that rocket launcher versus the... I got 2 rockets versus the final G5, so... Heck, worst case, I'd still have 1 rocket, even if I was playing on hard, where it would take 2 shots to get rid of Mr. X. Because I have that final one where I can blast the group of zombies. Because clearly made for that because of how many there are. I don't care about that one. And done. Let's take this out preemptively. Yep. Very nice. Umbrella wants to steal his stuff. Birkin went on a bender. You know, who would have guessed? I certainly wouldn't have. It's not like he was, you know, obsessed with his creation. A little too much. Like, honestly, it was probably a little concerning. But, you know, who am I to judge? Mostly because if I tried to, he would have killed me, reasonably. And we get some extra Lightning Hawk ammo. I'm just carrying that because we're going to be dealing with G3 momentarily. If I need to use those bullets, I will. Because it's not like I'm going to have the submachine gun, where the submachine gun will be really good against him. In this case, I'm just going to try to take shot. Good few shots to do some damage. Okay, I don't think that's going to help. But this will. That will as well. We've got everything. We gotta get the sample. Purple vial.
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated.
Yeah, probably should take it.
Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Bad news, he's back. For round 3. I still think that in both of these scenarios, like, especially in Claire's, Annette's death is entirely avoidable. Because, like, in Claire's, all they had to do was move to a safer situation, and then talk there, where they're behind the door. When William wouldn't be, you know, they wouldn't be not staring at William. This?
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected.
This one I'm not as sure, but I think it's still possible.
Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated.
See, like this, okay, this part's avoidable. Move to the other room. Or at least keep an eye on him while you're talking. You should have domed him. Well, yes and no, but see, look, he's right there. See, you should have kept your eye on him. This was entirely avoidable. This is what I mean. Entirely avoidable. Alright, we got Goro from Mortal Kombat. You know, I don't blame you. I mean, you gotta bring this thing down. See, I like how you're like, you're gonna handle this. And Claire, she's like, are you sure you can handle this? Because like, I got this. I'm chilling. I got this. I wouldn't say my least favorite boss fight in the game. I'm like, that goes to G2 for sure. G4 isn't too bad. He's just a little tedious. G2 can be a little annoying just because of how small that area is. Like, it's pretty hard to avoid getting hit. Like, I'm sure there's probably someone who's managed to do a hitless run. But it ain't me. Let's put it like that. It definitely ain't me. We got ammo there, we got... I will say, Leon at least does have a faster reload than Claire, which does tend to help at least. Just hope I would potentially be able to shoot his back again. If I gotten that, that would have been great. God, I hate you. This might take me a try or two. You're freaking impervious to everything that's not the eyeballs. There we go, that's not it. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, let's get over to here. Oh. Yeah, I think he kills me there. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm surprised he whiffed that. I should have been dead way sooner. Considering he got me in a corner before and I had to burn my heals way faster than I wanted to. To be fair, I think I've beaten this one once without having a restart, and I think it was literally on Leon first, ironically. I don't know how, and I think it was honestly just a fluke. He flicked me and I died. To be fair, I didn't heal, but I was waiting to... No, we're not switching back to assisted mode. Just because I died twice really early... Because I died twice to the boss. And I died once really early. I know that if I die really early in a boss fight, that can trigger the thing to assist mode. I admittedly should have gone ahead and just popped the heal. Nothing too concerning. Pretty sure the game's asked before if I wanted to. And again, it's mostly just because of the fact that dying early to a boss fight usually triggers it. Game's like, hey, you died really early to this. Especially if I died previously. You probably are having some trouble with this. You want us to make it easier? Like, no, I'm fine. I just did not play as optimally as I probably should have. Get surprised. Ah, that sucks. That's good. That's the hardest one out. Oh, I should have went back on the floor. Okay, plan B. Yeah, that would have gotten me if I did it. Just gotta turn around for that. Okay, we're running around the corner because he's gonna throw that, and I don't think I have an easy way to deal with it. He still managed to snipe me through a wall. Birkin, you have wall hacks? Yeah, when did they go ahead and add Birkin wall hacks? Run. I need you to turn towards me, please. Thank. I was gonna say thank you, but that's very much not a thank you moment. God, flamethrower would go hard right now. There we go. Oh my god, that took up so much of my shotgun ammo. That sucks. Alright, so I got this still. Very rough, but again, we will make whatever we can for the final boss of Mr. X. Because I'm really not worried. Again, I just want Lightning Hawk ammo, and 5 shots is okay enough. Again, 36 here too. I don't know. We'll save before we make any ammo. Because that means if we need anything, we have freedom. That's
Attention.
everything.
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus
And we're full HP as well now.
Facility lockdown
Again, we had to
initiated.
clutch up there. That was a little rough, but
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Oh, is that nice? It's going to
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated.
I wouldn't.
Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete. Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin when lockdown is complete.
Well, I got some good news for you, Annette, because that G-Virus ain't going anywhere.
Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence will begin. Complete.
Alright, we have 1 grenade, 2 flashbangs. Oh, we got a lot of...
Attention. Unauthorized removal. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
I'm gonna take out all this. And then we'll see from there. Again, we can kind of hold off on using some of the stuff until we get to that point, but... Yeah, this is the point where we start using the flamethrower a whole bunch offensively.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
And then Ada up here clutching it up. Instead of needing a Nets card, we just go ahead and force it to work.
Initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate
Which, let's be real,
to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate.
nah, there wasn't any. Look, you two can kiss later. How about we go ahead and... See, this is what I was talking about. We can negotiate later. Like, let's get out of here first. That's what I thought. Annette coming in clutch. Well, there goes your virus. So at least Annette's gonna be happy about the virus being gone. Exactly. See, this is why I told you, you should have just went over to the area to try to negotiate. Goodbye, Ada. And somehow she survived that. Don't know how. If she fell into water, she'd still be dead. There's a certain point where water becomes as hard as concrete, effectively, in terms of the impact of the fall. Otherwise, she has some weird tech that probably allowed her to grapple, or... I don't really know.
Immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Well, I retrieved that virus for nothing.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Well, I have to go back and check with Claire's at some point. I wanted to see if the virus is still there,
Attention.
or like if the thing looks different, because that could imply that one of them came before the other.
Central elevator to
So I'm
evacuate
curious
immediately
in
to
the actual
bottom level
timeline
train
of what
platform.
specifically, which one did what.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to
Let me
evacuate
out!
immediately to
Let me out!
the bottom level train platform.
Alright, yeah, because I think Claire got ahead of it, because yeah, Claire's at the thing right about to fight G4.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use
And we just got here. So yeah, it should be Claire got the thing there, then there's the virus sample.
train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
You wouldn't believe the night I've had, Claire.
Evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator.
Well, a little bit too late for that. She's gone already. She's going to fight G4. She got a minigun.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Again, I'll save before we get to the cable car. Right before we get to the cable car. I don't really need to save here.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the
Well, let me tell you, today has been a horrible day for Rain, both in the literal sense and the emotional sense. Don't get me wrong, it's nice more or less wrapping this game up. He just tried to grab me, dies immediately afterwards. I actually don't need to guarantee the double tap on them, I just need to ensure that they're writhing around. That's all I need to ensure.
self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
But yeah, like I said, today is a horrible day for Rain.
Self-destruct
Literally and metaphorically.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level.
Had one of my childhood, childhood people that I watched growing up. The one thing that sucks about becoming an adult, yeah, see, that means the IV zombies would have happened because it was locked before. The one thing that sucks about becoming an adult, chat, is the realization that because you're growing up, that means all the stuff that you grew up with. You know, you got a bunch of people retiring. You've got, like I said, one of the people I grew up watching since like early middle school, mid-middle school, somewhere around there. He's been doing content for like 18 years, and he retired. And then yesterday was his last stream. Like last night was his last stream. I'm sure if anyone can, honestly, seen the date of this, even if you'd come back in the future, you'd be able to tell exactly who I'm talking about, because I could tell you exactly it was the Kingdom Hearts stream. That was a lot of ammo right there.
Use the central elevator to to evacuate.
But yeah, his
immediately
last stream that he had was like a Kingdom Hearts stream and everything,
to
so
the bottom level train platform.
it was very emotional. Then the fact there was so much going on, and oh man. But yeah, it's one of those things that you don't realize how much time's flown until it happens. And then it's like, damn, it really has been that long. You know, like I said, then you get the people that you watched growing up, all graduating from their stuff.
Attention. Self
Oh, okay, this was just the last section for a thing there.
destruct.
Yeah, that was literally just the last one. Okay, well, I should have saved, clearly. No time to think. What do I need? Lightning Hawk ammo would be awesome, because I can just mag jump him. Shotgun would probably be good, too. I do have 6 shots. How many yellows do I have? Thank you, game. Some flash grenades, combat knives, a whole bunch of meds. Only 2. Ooh, that doesn't feel great. I'm not gonna lie, that really doesn't feel great. So I either have to make a bunch of shotgun ammo, or I've got to go ahead and make... You know what? Screw it. We're making a bunch of shotgun ammo. I don't know if I'll come back to have that bite me, but... If we do, and it does, so be it. And then I'll take out the 400 flamethrower ammo. I've got the knife and the 2 grenades if it comes down to it. Actually, I'll probably take the 2 knives, because I know that the knives guaranteed work against Mr. Actually, I don't even think I need 2 knives. I think I literally am better off just taking a 2nd or a 3rd med there and doing all of this. So this is what we're going to be rocking with.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
Alright, we got ammo. First thing we're doing is we're going to lightning hawk him a couple times. Again, we just need to survive, objectively. It is objective survive with a speed up for every down we get. And then we'll have that rocket launcher take up the spot of the empty plug. And then we're good to go. Here comes Mr. X. That's 1 stagger. I have so much ammo, honestly, I should just mag dump him. That's 2. I know if that he does that leap there and that had hit me, that would have been a one tap. Nope, that kills me. I thought he was gonna hit the rock there. That sucks. That's unfortunate. I should have ran a little bit sooner. To be fair, that was also just a bad spot for the debris. I wanted that other one there because that one's in a better spot, but again, we got everything we need. We can just do this again.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom
Oh, shoot.
level train
Burn a little bit
platform.
faster. Okay, we'll make this work. We're gonna be like 4 hours. So we'll, oh, I mean, we wouldn't get an A rank. We definitely don't have enough time to get an A rank. But the fact that we would have been really close to it is, I mean, that should say something. It means it's gotta make some small improvements elsewhere, and I would have been good. That's one extra stagger. We got a good rumble right here. We had being a keyword, a good rebel right there. No, yep, that scares me. Again, I'm too far. I needed something to block it, and he destroyed the one thing to leave. Alright, this might take a couple tries, because I know they did buff him on the second run. So, I think he's got a little bit more HP from what I remember, because I know that should have staggered him by now.
Self-destruct sequence
But
initiated.
it is what it is.
Central elevator.
This might take a couple tries. That's not good. I couldn't see where he was for a moment, so it was at a better camera angle. That's a second stagger. I just gotta endure. We gotta be getting close. There we go, it's time. Okay, that means I did waste a couple bullets, but not much. Alright, we win. We still got a couple lightning hawk shots. We still got a couple things for the... Yep, A to survive. I like how I can see it's just seconds before disaster. Just a second before disaster, you know. Bye, Mr. X. And if that somehow didn't kill you, would have taken 2 shots. Like, we get the last group of zombies here. Oh no, there's a large group of zombies. Hey, look, I gotta have fun with it too. Yeah, it almost fell on your leg. That would be bad. Probably didn't feel great on the legs either, getting dragged along like that. But to be fair, better to feel some pain than dying and getting crushed. I don't even have that in my inventory anymore. It's just yeet. Yeah, there we go. Yeet. I still wonder how Ava. I wonder how Ada survived that fall. There's a difference between that AVA versus EDA. AVA versus ADA. Yeah, Ada. I wonder how she survived that fall though, genuinely. Also, I got zombie gore on me. Sherry. No, we go check it out. Birkin, I've got a message for you. Yeah, that's just over 4 hours. I actually could have potentially gotten an A rank, I think. If I was a little faster, I might have been able to get an A rank. Large gunpowder. Combat knife. Large gunpowder, I don't really care. I'm just gonna take what we got and we're gonna go. And you know what that starts with. Hey, ugly. Look what I got. There we go. Just bang, 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 bang. Alright, he's dead. Yeah, honestly, I think it's definitely possible to get an A rank on this. Considering I need to shred, what, 2 minutes? I probably could. I could definitely go back on my own time and get an A rank. Like, realistically, I think if I can kill G3 a little faster... Like, look, okay, I think it's just, I kill G3, like, 20 seconds faster. 15 seconds, well, I was gonna say, yeah, 20 seconds faster, probably. Then I think I do it. That or, worst case, I have to go back and redo the, section with G2. But I know it's either G2 or G3, I just need to be a little bit faster on. And then I win. No. Man, it feels weird though, knowing that this game is basically done. Well, he wants to go in towards them and die, not my problem. Yeah, I'd say. I think that's slightly different dialogue. And with that, that's Resident Evil 2. Like I said, we've got one last section we gotta do for it. Yeah, that's just, we're gonna try Fourth Survivor. Keyword try. We'll do one stream for it. And then afterwards, we're wrapping things up. And not next week, but the week afterwards. So about halfway through June, we'll be starting Resident Evil 3. It's been an experience playing this game. Like I said, favorite part, the RPD part feels great, plus playing DVD, you go through this part so much, it helps. Plus, I was gonna say, knowing the fact that we go into the RPD at some point in 3, I've gone through this thing 4 times. I should have a pretty decent memory of it. But even still, I mean, obviously I'm sure stuff will be a little bit different, but you know, it should be fine. But yeah, that's the game more or less. Oh no, we're gonna enjoy the credits right now. Oh man. No, so I'm just being quiet, so I'll wait until credits are over. I think these credits are... Yeah. It's just girl. I'm so impatient right now. But yeah, oh god. I didn't expect to get through like half the game in one day. Consistently. Like before I was doing it, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Then these second runs have been half and half. Instead of being 3 days, it was just 2. Because I was expecting it was going to probably be July. Like beginning of July. Before we went ahead and started things. Nah. Mid-June. Again, I'm not going to complain about it, but... Oh, yeah. I mean, at some point we might come back to the game. Maybe some hard mode run. You know, maybe we'll finish up like 4, and then we'll come back to 2. And again, it will be one of those things that'll feel relatively fresh. I mean, I'll have to practice at it, but I mean, the fact that I got an A rank, essentially, like I said, it should be very close to an A rank. It's one of those things, if I think I can shred 2 minutes, if I can't shred 2 minutes off of the time going through the labs, worst case, I can roll back to right around the G2 fight, and I can try to speed that up, because that lab section is actually surprisingly quick. Like, honestly, RPD is one of the longer sections, and that's because you're there 40 to 60% of the game. And then on top of that, the sewers are just lengthy feeling, if that makes sense. Like, they're not as long. Like, I was gonna say, I think they're definitely longer than the thing there, but they're definitely shorter than the RPD section. But, like, God, the sewers are definitely the one part that they dropped the ball on in comparison to the original, from my understanding, from what I've seen of the original. But even then, it was one of those things of, to be fair, that's the part that I know everyone hates anyways, the sewers. So, not much different there. I don't know, it feels bittersweet moving on from this game. I had a lot of fun playing it. You know, I went in stream anniversary halfway through March. At about, what was it, the 17th? Let me go tab out now. Since we're... Let me go tab out. I can tell you the exact date it would have been in March. Yeah, it would have been the... No, it would have been the 16th, yeah. I was going to say 17th was Tuesday. Unless I did some weird Tuesday stuff. That or I did the 18th when it was Wednesday. Either way, either the 16th or 18th. Actually, no, I think it's the entire week I did. So yeah, 16th and 18th and then 19th. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I would have been, if I hadn't done it for the entire week, I definitely would have been end of June going into July. But yeah, I did it for anniversary week. We did Leon's run from there. We did Claire's run, then we did our second run, and then we start things with Leon, we end things with Leon. I do believe, though, to compensate, I do believe Resident Evil 3 is longer than Resident Evil 2, and that's because of the fact of, well, you've got two different characters in two with two different stories. So you can afford to put the same amount of content in, kind of shorten things down a little bit, because you have more runs that you need to go through. Heck, you got a second run that's got different stuff in a couple new areas. And some changes to the feeling. So... Oh no, I mean, we got... What do we get? We got all files. We got all Mr. Raccoons. We've beaten both sets of puzzles as quickly as we could, like in the tiles at minimum turns. We did the puzzle for the... Both of the two puzzles, actually, for the liquid puzzles in minimum number of turns. And then we did the Ada section without firing a single bullet. We've beaten Mr. X and G4 before their time limit for their achievements. It was like 5 and 4 minutes respectively, I believe. Or 6 and 4 minutes. Yeah, that's a B rank. I think I could trim off a minute 37, realistically. Like, that is stupid easy. Like, unless I'm crazy. Complete vermin extermination. So now, any future times we play the game as well, we get the infinite combat knife. I mean, to be fair, does mean I'm still gonna have to kill stuff. But, because if I lose it, I still lose it, but... You know, I still have the combat knife permanently. So that's cool. It feels good that I beat the game fully and I got it. I mean, obviously, if I got, like, the S+ rankings, and for other, I get other infinite weapons, like the infinite minigun, infinite rocket launcher. Honestly, that'd be kind of fun to do at some point. Going through the entire game as fast as possible with just rocket launcher or just minigun, and just mag dumping everything. That would be so funny. That or just having infinite ammo. Get the weapons, get infinite ammo. Oops. Where is extra modes? Yeah, we need to get 4th Survivor still. I've gotten close to this before. It's definitely possible, considering I've gotten 74. And I probably should have more, but... Here you go, records. Just do everything, which... I mean, I'm close to it. Have to mobilize it only shooting its bulbs, which again I can do off stream. This I think I have to actually kill Birkin by only killing him with the using the thing once, which again I can do that off stream. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's force the tyrant to a knee. It might be force Mr. X to a knee. I've got those. I've got that. Yep, bedroom in 60 seconds. I got that achievement as well. I forgot to mention that. You have 4 minutes, 5 minutes. 13 moves. Not sure with that one. I'd have to look in to see what these are. I wonder if this is like minimum number turns for that. Again, I'd have to look. So I got everything. Bonus combat knife for all Mr. Raccoons. And then complete all 4 of them. And then I just have to beat... I mean, this I can get very easily. I get a game mode and I get concept art. S rank is going to be hard to do, but, you know, we can figure it out. And then this one, I'll be able to get to... I don't know if this counts for the first one or if it can be the second one as well. I think it can be the second one. In which case, those two will be very easy to get at the same time. This I'll just have to do at some point. And same thing with this. Nearly 5, something there. 4 hours. Again, I could definitely get that. This, I know these two you can do... I know there's like something involving these 3 or some combination of the 3 of them. I know it's at least 2 of the 3. And I know the strategy is to play on assisted. And I think it's to play on Claire specifically. Play on assisted. And then do some very specific stuff. This I don't know. That I don't know. That I don't know. That I don't know. Don't know any of these. Again, I could probably search them up. But, I mean, we've got a good chunk of them. Soldier, we have to do this one right here still. Still have to complete this one. Have to go back and do the second scenario for this. This I'll have to do again too. Because that was a pain in the butt. I mean, I got through with the one thing there and that was realizing I had to use both sets of keys. Which I can definitely do. This I have no idea how I'm going to do. I mean, the cat ears for the infinite ammo in general is hilarious. And then this is kind of whatever. I mean, there's 7 more of them somewhere. Let's look at the concept art. What do we still have? Because we still have a couple pieces of concept art. I mean, we have 7 pieces of concept art we still need to do. Let's take a look at one final look at everything. Like I said, anything I do off stream, we'll go take a look at next time I'm there. Because I'm gonna go back off stream to do the A rank stuff to get the A rank for Because again, I need to shred 1 minute 37 seconds. I had to previously shred 11 minutes. Alright, I previously had to shred 11 minutes, and I ended up shredding 20. I think I can do 4 hours. Even if it's, like, barely under. Unused. Trying to see which ones are new here. I don't know if we got that one or not. One's kind of cool looking, if not. It still looks cool. Got the sewers. Again, I like seeing that Leon's there as a model for scale of everything. Again, I wonder what... I know this before. I wonder what, like, this version of... I can't see my mouse. But the top left... I wonder what that version of Umbrella Corporation would have looked like if we'd actually... The quarantine lab. Got the crocodile. Again, you got Claire there, so there was clearly some intent for Claire to have to go through and deal with the crocodile. Or not crocodile, the alligator. It's a crocodile there, it's an alligator. G1 Birkin, it's G3 Birkin. We got Goro Birkin. We got G5 Birkin right here. Mr. X. And then you got his final form where he's kind of half mangled and mutated, where he's got the giant spiked arm. But yeah, I think if I can kill him a little bit faster, as well as if I can kill G3 faster, I think I got it. Worst case, if I have to go back and do G2, it should still be possible. Got a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff here. Accessories. You got the statues, you got the original design for the lion statue, you got the relief there with the key in there. The puzzle box. It has to be put in the correct way. I wonder how it would sense that it's in the correct way. So the interesting thing right there is on the right side, it was originally supposed to be cut off. So you weren't going to be able to see it. That's kind of neat. Got the parking garage, you got the item chests. And you got some of the jackets there, like Claire's Made in Heaven jacket, you got the police. Good City Racing, all that. Could you imagine if we had these zombies, though? They were unused. Could you imagine if we had lickers that just had heads that exploded into them? Oh boy, that would have been something. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thank you all for watching, Halflings. Be back on Wednesday. Be seeing you all then. Back for playing Warframe. See y'all then. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you all next stream. Bye-bye.